There's another way you can write the equation of a parabola, and that is in focus and directrix form. So you've talked about focus before with your ellipses and hyperbolas. It is similar with a parabola. The focus is inside the parabola, just like in the hyperbola, and it is the distance p away from the vertex. So if you have your vertex and your focus is F, this distance right there is P. There's another thing called the focal chord, and that has a total length equal to the absolute value of 4P. And basically what the focal chord is it's a chord, and I should probably change colors here, but it's a chord that goes across the parabola. And so this distance is 2P, and I know this part wasn't very straight here. So if I try to go straight across, that distance is also 2P. So that's something else we can add up here, that the distance from a point on the parabola to the focus is the absolute value of 2P. Your directrix then is outside the parabola, and it is also P away from the vertex. So the distance down to the directrix is also P. And so this line down here at the bottom, this is, you can see the little D there, that is the directrix. And so the equation for a parabola that opens vertically is x minus h squared equals 4p times y minus k. And so if we skip down here to the bottom, if p is greater than 0, it opens upwards. And if p is less than 0, it's going to open downward. The axis would be the line that cuts the parabola in half vertically, and so that is x equals h. And I know we've talked a lot about the vertex right there. That's still your h and k as usual, so it'll move it left, right, up, and down. And so based off of that then, your focus, its coordinates will be h and k plus p. And then the directrix, that bottom line, is going to be y equals k minus p. And so if we scroll down, you're going to have to turn the page to get to example 7, which is an x squared parabola. And so if we put that in our standard form, it's going to be x minus 1 equals 8 times y plus 2. So we move the 8 times y plus 2 over to the other side because you want the squared term by itself and then the constant term and the other variable on the other side. So that means that the vertex is going to be at 1, negative 2. And then in our standard form, it's x minus h squared equals 4py minus k. So again, that's where your vertex comes from, the h and k. And so the 4p and the negative 8 have to be the same thing. 8. I'm going to open x, negative 2, negative 2 in there. Up the y is going to be correct. And then your focal chord is the whole the means you have to